Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dragon Den. Hope y'all having a good day. Today we will be playing Satisfactory, and we will be hopefully completing our starter base. So one thing I want to get out of the way, at the beginning of this video is unlocking the chainsaw so I can clear those out. Let's see what we need. Let's go to the hub. Okay, just a minute. Let me get enough resources to complete this milestone. Okay, there we go. Got all the resources. Now we have
Milestone
unlocked part
reached.
assembly.
More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that, Ada. But now, also, I believe... Yep, we have an assembler. Assemblers are different compared to constructors. A constructor takes one item and puts it into another, as you've already seen. But a assembler takes two items and puts it into one item. So it allows for more complicated recipes. Like this. This takes two items, so now we can automate reinforced iron plates. But okay. So I want obstacle clearing. Oh, I need to wait for the pod to return. But okay. So... really, right now, I just need to wait for some resources to be generated so that I can build stuff. For now, I'm just going to do a time-lapse of me building up the factory. Well, just building the base of it up a little bit more. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so, in the time-lapse, I have, built a second floor, to allow for more space with stuff. And I should probably make a couple of conveyor lift holes. That should work. And also, if you didn't notice in the time-lapse, the pod came back and I started filling it up a little. I need a lot of screws for this, or at least a lot compared to what I have right now. Oh, actually, apparently a good bit has already built up there, and I already have enough wires in my inventory, but I will grab that. Then we will just need to wait for that concrete. After obstacle clearing, I'll unlock Mark II belts, and we'll begin construction on the starter base. The small little factory that I have set up right now is really just so I can get to my feet on the ground and to be well, get a working little base going. So let's just wait for some concrete now. Okay, now we have enough concrete here. So we can get ourselves a chainsaw. We're 4 screws short. That's why it's not working. Okay, that will be enough, definitely. Or at least it should be. I hope so. There we go. And this is just
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Now we have the most efficient form of biofuel unlocked. So if we go here, solid biofuel. This is more efficient than the biomass. So let's just craft a bit up here. Okay, there we go, got a full stack of 200, and the pod has come back by now. But you will see just how much more efficient this is. So, insert that, and insert that. So see how fast that gets burned through. Then, once it goes on to here, you'll see that it goes through it a lot slower. So it's just a lot more efficient comparatively. Okay, I want production. I need a equipment workshop. Chainsaw. Got everything except for some screws and reinforced iron plates. Okay, there we go. Now we can craft one. So here the fun part begins. Okay. Just need to make a few pieces of solid biofuel to fuel it. There we go. That sounds a bit better. But now... And it will clear any other foliage in the direct vicinity. So it allows you to take care of the larger pieces of foliage. I did just that one there, but the other two next to it also disappeared. There we go. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to find the hitboxes. And there we go. That gave us a bunch of wood and leaves for plenty more biomass. So the next thing I want to get, just like that's pretty bulky. There we go. We want Logistics Mark II. So, well, let's get into a gathering montage and also crafting montage of all these reinforced iron plates. So, let's go! now we have Mark II belts.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Thank you very much, Ada. So, oh, I didn't mean to fall there. But okay, let's... well, really I need to collect a bunch of resources and just wait for a bunch of stuff to pile up. I have no iron rods. There we go. I'm going to pop storage containers everywhere and go AFK for a little while I work. Well, while I, while everything is getting collected. Yes, that's what I was going to say. So that then we can start to work on our starter base. Well, at least putting all the gizmos and gadgets in aside from just the main structure itself. So we have 2 storage bins there for that stuff. Need 1 for the concrete, got 1 for that, and then I just need 1 for this. 1 iron plate short. That's enough. There we go. I'm really just gonna need a bunch of everything for this. That is the last storage container. Let the waiting begin. Okay, stuff has had some time to pile up, and now we should have a bit of resources, and we can start to create our starter base. I'm just gonna grab everything real quick. Seems like all of it. My inventory is pretty full. Okay, just a sec. There we go. So, I'm going to delete everything. Why did I freeze? Why do I have to hold a button to be able to turn? Oh, I accidentally opened up the chat. Okay, that's better. Get all this stuff. Ah, poop. One more Triathlon Elite here. There we go. And that filled up my inventory, actually. So I'm just gonna get rid of the garbage bits and bobs that are not needed. Okay. First, let's take all the belts over here. I'm gonna do everything in Mark 1 belts. First, I don't really have enough to put all of the primary resource moving belts in Mark 2 quite yet. But I will upgrade them later, once I get the factory running. And I will design it to be running off of the larger amount of stuff, so I don't have to double everything later. So... Oh, and sorry for the just insane amount of time lapses this video. I'm just doing a lot of building and need a lot of cuts and stuff, so let's get into another time lapse, and let's go. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the episode for today. I've made some good progress with the starter base. I'm starting to run low on resources, and also my brain is just fried. hope y'all had a good day, and see you on the next one. Bye!